Oakleys proud to support the broadcaster off the bar, and proud to support Needham Junior football.
Welcome to Oakleys Off the Bar. This week we're at Chingford Park where we've got Melchester against Northern. I'm Joe, 5 foot of fury, ginger with a little bit of soul, and harder to catch than a break on a Monday morning. And I'm here with Hamish.
Yes, as always, we're here down here on a very cold Chingford Park this week. So let's not beat around the bush, let's go meet the teams.
My name's Liam and I'm left wing.
My name's Max and I'm goalie.
Hi, my name's Joe and I play centre mid. Hi, my name's Kevin and I'm playing striker. Hi, I'm Josh and I play left back.
I'm starting the defender.
Hi, I'm Jonty and I'm the keeper. Hi, I'm Oscar and I'm defender. Hi, I'm Liam and I'm in left wing. Hi, I'm Jake and I play striker.
Hey, I'm Rowan and I'm striker.
Hi, I'm Josh and I'm right wing. My name is Harry and I play striker.
My name's Logan and I'm a mid defender.
My name's Ryan. My name's Riley, I'm mid. Hi, my name's Finn and I play left wing. My name's Lockie and I play mid. My name's James and I play right wing.
My name's Danny and I play right wing.
My name's Hunter and I play defence. Hi, my name's Oscar and I play goalie.
My name's Charlie and I play centre mid and goalie.
My name's Rhodey and I play mid.
Oakleys Bathroom Solutions is locally owned and operated and is a name that has become synonymous with bathroom excellence. Exclusive to Oakleys South Island, Danish design Vola, the modern day tap, remains a desirable choice. For over 140 years, the team at Oakleys has provided the highest quality bathroom products and plumbing supplies. For intelligent advice and smart service, come talk to the team or visit oakleysplumbing.co.nz.
From rare to the recent, visit the legendary Hard to Find for your quality second-hand books. With the largest stock in New Zealand and a friendly book-loving atmosphere. For good prices, buying or selling, come visit 20 Dowling Street.
Oakleys proud to support the broadcaster off the bar, and proud to support Needham Junior football.
Underway here at Chingford Park. Melchester coming over.
Finn, nice Finn.
Facing Northern. It's to be an amazing matchup. Young Jack plays it out wide there.
Nice and
Just pushes his way through there.
he's still going. Nice wee cross. No one on the end of it. Melchester and Northern are second and third on their table. This is the 12th grade second division. Both very tight on points. Second on the table is Melchester with 13 points and Northern third with 11.
So no matter what, this is going to be a thrilling game and vital points for either team.
Melchester have had some pretty high scoring games of late. Won 7-0 against Mosgiel last week. 7-5 against Murray Hill the game before.
7-5.
So I'm sure we'll see a few goals today.
Yes. Could it be as good as Portugal versus Spain during the night?
Yep, early morning for some of us, watching a 6-goal thriller.
Oh, absolute cracking game, and that's what World Cup football is all about. And of course we've got cracking football here on Oakleys Off the Bar. Just tearing up that wing is that young fella.
Dog's excited too.
Yes.
Managed to get it away to some feet. Can he look up?
Finds Jack, can he deliver a ball? Happy to play feet.
Some nice wee touches there. But well defended there from Northern. Still got his eye on the ball. Wee beanie out there. It is cool here at Chingford Park. We've got some little bit of fog on the far side of the field.
Well, as you know, Joe, here on Oakleys Off the Bar, where the temperature is low but the ratings are high, we're out here every Saturday morning, no matter the conditions, bringing you the best that local football can offer.
To be fair, it's not a bad morning here in Dunedin. It's a little bit fresh, but it's calm and the sun's trying to poke through.
And saying that, on the way here I seen the old temperature gauge at one of the storage places, and it said -3. And I just thought to myself, do I turn back around? But no, as you are, I am committed to bringing you this marvellous football.
Yep, if these kids can get out here and have a kick
Yes.
around, I'm sure we can.
Shot from
too.
range, keeper in behind it.
Good hands from the keeper so far.
Yes.
Willing to get down and dive on the ball. A little bit of a midfield tussle.
Yeah. Jack seemed like the real heart and soul of that midfield already.
Oh, great wee through ball here.
Can he shoot? He should go. Oh, keeper! Oh, brilliant work by the keeper.
That was great work there. He just held his ground and stayed large.
Oh, this one might run out. Oh, beautifully kept in. A little bit of offside, but referee's happy to play on here. Oh, great work by the defender. And young Joe on the ball, he's got time and space. And he's closed down though. Oh, that might hit a camera. That's gone wayward.
Clearance to the cameraman.
Yes. No control by the cameraman there.
Yeah, we're right on sideline today. Right amongst the action.
The best kind of view that we can get. More sun trying to poke through here, as you alluded to earlier. Oh, and he's played it up to you, Joe. Oh, what a touch. You know what? You can start for the Prens today for that.
Oh, that'd be fantastic if you don't mind.
Now, don't trip over a cord here, young fella. Oh, that's an awkward looking throw. Plenty of these players happy to try and run with the ball here.
Yeah, seeing some good skills though.
Yes. Oh, shot from range! Oh!
It's a solid shot there.
Yep. Releases it to young Joe.
Who's marching up the field. Played a great wee ball along the floor there. Can he find someone to get on the end of it?
It's in the mixer. Oh, good shoulder to shoulder. Northern win that one though.
Happy to play it out. It is end-to-end stuff here.
Oh, another great ball in. It's not gone though. Oh, swing and a miss. And we've got to see a throw into Melchester.
Yeah, certainly on for the counter-attack here. They're certainly pushing for that.
Oh, what a touch by young Joe.
Down the line, fantastic. Only one Melchester player up though, and Northern have dealt with that cool and calmly.
Young Joe smiling away there in the middle there. He's happy to be out there today. A number of these lads have participated in the holiday programs, so I know that they've got plenty of skills in them.
Oh dear, a little bit of a sit-down moment.
Yes, Joe will be right embarrassed about that one. But he's done well to track back here. Brilliant work. Goes for the corner. Young Cam with the beanie up top. Had a good laugh at his teammate there. Probably got a wet butt now.
think I've heard a few laughs from the parents as well.
Nothing worse though, early in the game, you know. Wet pants for the game. Trying to find a good spot for this corner. He's brought this back a fair bit.
He's well out from the corner post.
Good delivery. Oh, can he finish it?
Goes to take a shot. Now Melchester are off.
Talk about the counter-attacks. Melchester happy to see that corner off and actually well up the field now.
Bit of a territory gain, if you will.
Yes.
Just happy to play it safe. Force the Northern player to put it out for him.
That is a foul throw if I've ever seen one.
That was questionable at best.
Now, two very unique clubs we've got playing here today. Northern, one of the oldest clubs in Dunedin, very rich in their history. Former Chatham Cup winners. Also in the women's division, they used to dominate for many a year. Well, Melchester would be the newest club within the Dunedin region.
Mornington maybe, a little bit newer?
No, Melchester would be... Mornington was around a little bit longer than Melchester. Melchester forming after a Caversham breakup after the turn of the millennium. And they joined up with a single team, Melchester, that was in Division 3. Used their name and developed a junior club for the first time. And is now the powerhouse force that you know in the social divisions. Melchester Rovers, the full name. Only 5 clubs throughout the world having that name, after the famous Roy of the Rovers comic books. So literally this club is straight out of the books. Talking of books, the legendary second-hand Define books shop on 20 Dowling Street, the #1 second-hand bookshop in Dunedin, the largest collection in the Southern Hemisphere. Touchdown line. Good pace by the Melchester lad there. Oh, wait a minute, he's coughed that up.
Dropped straight to a Northern player.
The big sorry there, he knows that's not what he intended.
And Melchester now with the sub. 3 subs, to be exact.
Rio. And Tony Galloway out in the middle there, refereeing, a very famous Northern man, a true club man, been around for donkey's years.
Short ball, played long now, and it is out for a throw for Melchester.
Young Joe will try and do a better throw than last time. Oh, far better there. And the attack's on here.
Good bit of physicality on this near side here. Not shying away from a bit of shoulder to shoulder.
Oh, just like that. And it's good at this age. This is where they really need to be physical. They're growing up a bit. So, and it'll set a good tempo for the years to come as they continue to develop as footballers. Oh, great cover.
Great instructional call there was to kick the ball down the line and he'll run onto it.
Oh, great touch by Jack there. Oh, great open out.
Space now.
Yes.
Gotta go somewhere with it.
Oh, ref! Wowzers!
Yeah, that's a foul for sure. Threw the arms out and ref, what was that?
Well, at least he didn't do a Ronaldo and ask for the card afterwards. What can he deliver here?
Will we see a free kick reminiscent of Ronaldo this morning?
Oh, he has gone for goal, but not quite the same execution. What a free kick that was, Joe.
Absolute stunner. It's definitely worth a look. If you missed the game this morning, check those highlights out and check out what a clinical free kick looks like.
So we've had 4 matches in the World Cup so far. I don't believe there's been any upsets. Russia having the opening game as the host country, winning 5-0 over Saudi Arabia.
Yeah, it was a pretty clinical finish for them, and I'm sure they'll be stoked with that sort of result so early on in the tournament. And first game, Can't complain about that.
You got 3 kids. Wait a minute. Oh no, it's still in the mixer. Can they finish? Oh!
Oh, he's struggling to get his hands on that and just sort of sat around in the 6-yard box for too long, I think.
I notice he's not wearing KA gloves. Had he been wearing KA gloves, he may have been able to hold on to that one there. #1 gloves in the world.
Might need to have a chat to Tom Stevens.
Yes. Maybe gives him some tips on juggling as well.
Struggled to get that one in.
Ooh.
Second go at it.
Too much sugar on the Weetabix there. Yes, so going back to the results of the World Cup so far, Egypt and Uruguay. Uruguay coming away 1-0 victors. Uruguay, my pick for the World Cup. I'll be honest with you though, they didn't put too much confidence in me with their performance.
Yeah, worth noting that that one goal was not from the famed Luis Suarez.
No, and it took to about, I believe, the 88th minute.
Yep, I believe it was
Very
well into the second half.
So for them to beat a team such as Egypt, and Egypt didn't even have Mo play for them.
No, a little bit of injuries, so we will have to see if he makes an appearance later on in the World Cup.
He'll be vital for that team there. And of course we've got Iran and Morocco. Iran taking a 1-0 victory, but not a normal goal, an own goal.
Yeah, to be fair, it was a stunning goal. It was just from the wrong person into the wrong net. I'm sure he'll be regretting that one, but they have got some games to catch up. Might see some upsets further in the tournament.
And of course we had this thrilling game, and I'd say probably going to be one of the games of the tournament, where Portugal and Spain couldn't break each other at a 3-3 draw.
Well cleared there by the keeper. Yes, Portugal and Spain, obviously fierce rivals, being in such close proximity to each other.
And it was good to see. I believe the game deserved a draw. No one likes to walk away without the victory, especially Spain will be a bit gutted after fighting back from 2-1 down to be 3-2 up, and then to fall victim to a Ronaldo free kick.
Bit of an interesting matchup too. It's Cristiano Ronaldo against his teammate Sergio Ramos.
Yes.
Wonder if that helps or hinders sometimes.
You've seen a very good moment near the end of the game where Ronaldo sort of went down. People who believed it was tight, so he was a bit sore, but Ramos helped him back up in a friendly manner, didn't pull him back up, and just made sure that his teammate was okay.
Guess end of the day, it's Sergio Ramos's benefit to make sure his teammate is healthy and okay.
And look at this running down the wing, no real pressure on him. Oh, no, I thought we were going to see Iran there. Plays it back up the line, nobody there though.
Time now for Northern. Oh, failed to call a man on there.
Both teams doing quite well in their defence, just, you know, tracking and getting involved. As I say that, commentator's curse, and the follow, oh!
Northern's still going.
So much goalmouth scrambles here. Can you play the advantage, Tony? Oh, what an advantage! Yep, fair enough, he already had his advantage. Oh, he's running to a fella there. How great. Oh, the hands.
There's a bit of pushing there.
Yeah. Oh.
Not your typical football.
Yeah.
Branching into rugby a little bit now.
Yes, Joe being very honest there to say that it was actually Northern's ball. Great sportsmanship, even though after the physicality. I tell you what, we're going to see goals in this game, Joe.
We are.
Oh, but
who first from though? It's been end-to-end stuff, and I honestly could see a goal coming from either team at this stage.
Melchester really early on had them nice breakaways. Northern finding the goalmouth scrambles, probably having the better opportunities in total. Who could survive for the game though?
Yeah, Northern with some real sitters. They just haven't quite converted yet.
And they're loving the wings. A lot of the players avoiding that middle patch of the field. I wonder if it's a bit patchy in there.
It's an interesting tactic too, given how much space there is in the midfield, especially for Northern. Not seeing a lot of Melchester midfield action at the moment. Another corner here. What will we see from this?
Possibly another goalmouth scramble coming up here.
Oh, it's fallen to Northern. Melchester's struggling to get it away.
The toe. The shot from range. Just wide.
Very quiet out on the field here this morning. Cool, calm, still. Melchester with a couple of subs again, 3 at a time.
Now, the coach, Megan Walker over there, joined this club and this team as a part of her course and absolutely loves the young kids, doing a great job with them. It's great to see her out here coaching them. She plays for University Football Club, where she came up against her last week. A very formidable player, hard worker, and hopefully she can pass that on to these young players here at Melchester.
Yep, she will be coming up against some other players for herself this morning. Later in the day, she's...
Later in the day, she's actually coming up against Green Island.
Sorry, yep. Lost my notes there for a bit. Lost my mind.
So University B really pushed us to the limits last week at the Roslyn Premier Women. We came away with a 3-1 victory, but for a while it was 2-1, and they had a good bit of the run. So
coming up against Green Island this week, though, it's obviously a game I hope they'll be preparing for very wisely. Green Island over the last week actually beat Queenstown.
Yes, Green Island is showing that they're not a one-trick pony after their victory on us early in the season. They've now knocked off Roslyn and Queenstown. So now Green Island's come to play this year. Will they be able to pick up another victory today, or will Uni B be able to pick up their first victory of the season? And of course we've got some other matchups this weekend in the Women's Premier League as Roslyn Waikari face off against University A. So Roslyn sitting second in the table by 1 point over University.
Yep.
But University have a game in hand. So it's vital points here today. Neither team will want to draw, both teams will want to win.
Yep, played them last at the Caledonian, was your first match-up. And they gave you a bit of a run around, didn't they, Hamish?
They sure did. I'm happy to admit we were the second best team on the day there. University came away 4-0 victors, and I must say they played some great football. We tried our best that day, and I think we've improved out of sight since that game, as you could tell by our run in the league at the moment. Wait a minute, we'll get back to it.
Wonder if that would have been tipped over. I thought there was going to be a bit of an own goal here as too.
Yes, lucky for Northern, they're able to clear that one. Yeah, so we've been on a good wee run of late. Undefeated this round, actually.
Northern here, sorry, I'll get back to that right in a second.
Get the keepers out on his line. Oh no!
And safely over the byline there.
Yeah, we're going to see another quarter.
Northern that was a two-person counter-attack and they were past all defence. Caught napping a little bit there, Melchester.
Literally end-to-end stuff here. You cannot blink because you'll miss something.
Different corner taker now for Northern.
The big swing in here. More low and hard outside the boot. Bit of time and space here. Too big of a nudge there. A deep sitting back line.
Very deep, sitting right next to the goalkeeper almost, Melchester.
Maybe they watched the Ferns during the week.
Yeah, unfortunate loss for the football Ferns against Japan.
Yes.
Really outclassed and bit of an interesting tactic from the coach to play so defensively in the second half.
I'll be honest, it was very poor tactics. It was a bit embarrassing to see us sit so far behind. Their starting lineup's 4 strikers and one of them's a centre back in the game. So
Northern's come away with it. Cut back.
Oh, one more, son. No, he's gone himself. Pushed it just wide.
Sub for Northern now.
Airy coming off here. And he's coming on up front. But that retreating line there. So go back to the Women's Premier League. So hopefully Roslyn can come away with a victory today. It'll be vital for us. You know yourself, Joe, that you'll be fizzing for that match.
Getting warmed up as we speak.
Yeah, thank you to G and Boost for bringing us the hot chocolates here.
Always appreciated. Always appreciated.
And one other game we have in the Women's Premier League will take place on Sunday. So when you're watching this here on Saturday night with your 7-Up and popcorn, head on down, 1 o'clock at Tahuna Park, as Dunedin Tech face Queenstown. Can somebody finally get a victory over Tech?
I don't think it's unreasonable. I think Rollison obviously showed that they're not completely impenetrable as a side, so Queenstown may have the legs to do it. It's a big touch there from that Northern player, but positive play nonetheless.
And then in the men's Premier Division, there is only one match.
Yeah, it's a catch-up match for Queenstown and Tech again.
Yes, down at the Queenstown Event Centre, and what I can't pronounce the word, implications that match has. Wait a minute, off the face! Can he finish?
Oh, off the post.
The side show to off the bar. The supporting act.
Another chance there for Northern though. I just feel like Northern's going to be the next to get a goal, surely. How many chances they've had in this half?
Well, their heart's broken too much that they'll just let go, and Melchester will somehow find a gap. Yes, so should Queenstown beat Dunedin Tech men today, Queenstown stamp their ticket to the South Island League. Wait a minute, here we go! Oh, keeper, great work there. Tries to turn him to no avail.
So Northern now.
On the attack, 3v3 here. Oh, he's done brilliant since he's come on, that young fellow at left back there.
Good wee passing. Oh, as I say that.
So Queenstown could enter into the South Island League and finish third in the local league in order to get there. Should they draw or lose today, Caversham will be in the league. So Dunedin Tech hold the fate of two teams in their hand.
Yeah, it's very tight at the top in the men's prems. The top 5 teams,
Yep.
points go 17, 16, 15, 14, 13.
Unreal. And that's what you want in a local division and in the Premier Division.
No foul given.
No. As you said, a lot of physicality going on here, but it's great to see the referee allowing it. The boys are still trying. That's a great tackle.
Well met in the middle there.
And I love that the lads are following up. They're not asking for the fouls, they're just making sure that they then win the ball.
Yep, playing to the whistle.
Oh, there is a dog on the field. There is a dog on the field. It's not my dog, don't worry. We've had the odd streaker here on Oakleys off the bar.
Have we?
No, we haven't, just dogs. But that dog, I'm sorry to say, viewers, was completely naked. Goalkeeper taking yet another goal kick. There we go, that's probably his best of the match. Sadly doesn't find a teammate though.
We still got it.
Yes. Oh, is that a bit of a handball? Walks away like, nothing happened there, ref. Really trying for that cross there.
Bit of a karate kick clearance from Melchester, and now they're way off down the field.
Yes. Like lightning. Defender doing well to hold him up here. Making himself dizzy down there.
Hard to tell if the ball's out from here.
Great to see a bright orange ball be used, just in case it was snowing today.
Well, the dew was pretty white this morning. It's cleared up a bit now that everyone's been running on it, but certainly brings a sheen. And that is half time here at Chingford Park.
Score sits at 0-0. You'll have to stay tuned for the second half.
Half time here and it's 0-0. Hamish, how do you think we're going?
Wow, end-to-end stuff. I think there's going to be plenty of goals in this match. Someone's bound to get a goal, right?
There's been so many opportunities. Northern great up front, but Melchester impressive on attack as well.
Yeah, the only way you're going to find out the result is to stay tuned. Oh no, it's still in the mixer. Can they finish? Oh! As I say that, commentator's curse. And the follow. Oh!
Oakleys Bathroom Solutions is locally owned and operated and is a name that has become synonymous with bathroom excellence. Exclusive to Oakleys South Island, Danish design Vola, the modern day tap, remains a desirable choice. For over 140 years, the team at Oakleys has provided the highest quality bathroom products and plumbing supplies. For intelligent advice and smart service, come talk to the team or visit oakleys.plumbing.co.nz.
From rare to the recent, visit the legendary Hard to Find for your quality second-hand books, with the largest stock in New Zealand and a friendly book-loving atmosphere. For good prices, buying or selling, come visit 20 Dowling Street.
Oakleys proud to support the broadcaster off the bar, and proud to support Needham Junior football.
And we're underway here for the second half. Scores remain at 0. Who will get the winning goal? Melchester playing slightly downhill this half. Both teams with amazing opportunities throughout the first half. Of course, we think there's going to be goals in this match.
Yeah, based on the first half, I'd be kind of surprised actually that there wasn't goals, so definitely looking forward to seeing some now.
I wonder what the team tactics would have been, what the coaches would have been saying at half-time. What would you be saying to the young fellas out there, Joe?
Well, if it was Melchester, I'd love to see their backline push up a little bit more.
Yep.
Their midfield needs to really attack the players in the midfield because they've just got a bit too much time, Northern does.
Oh, big handball there. No, we're going to keep playing. Yes, I think the tactics for Melchester, I think that's what would need to be done. You press up that defensive line and it will also support your midfield there a bit. At the same time, they have done well in their scrambling defence.
Words for Northern? Well, carry on as usual, really?
Yeah, they were. I couldn't find too many faults. Obviously, they didn't find the back of the old onion bag, but not through lack of trying. They've been winning a lot of possession.
Yep. So much space in the middle. It could be good to see them playing it around in there a little bit more. Yeah. But the wings has been working out pretty well. Just haven't managed to get something on the end of all these crosses.
Yeah, possibly maybe following up on the keeper. Keeper's not one to really hold on to the ball when the early shot comes in. So maybe following up on that.
Great wee turn there.
Oh, the wee nudge up there.
We chip through.
Here we go. Could we see the first chance of the second half? Oh, Jack onto the ball now. Tries a wee dinky pass, finds his way through the middle. Can he deliver? Oh, but he circles around him literally. Joe from range, here he goes. He shoots. He's blocked.
Melchester's struggling to find a way through at the moment. Northern defending really well.
Yes. It's very congested here.
Just bodies behind the ball there from Northern. That's worked out well.
Yes. Oh, great work there. Oh, shot from range. Make sure it's in his box in order to pick that up.
Pretty idyllic little setting here. One of the nicer fields in terms of views in Dunedin.
Yes, very scenic. It's quite nice coming out here, especially with the sun just rising. Plenty of shadows, pretty chilly, but...
Might be better with a bit more sun, maybe.
Yes. And very animal friendly out here. Plenty of dogs out here yet again, as we've seen them running on the field in the first half. It was just a young pup, it didn't know any better. Oh, well cut out here.
Yeah, that's well read there from that Melchester player. And it's come for a Melchester throw. So a bit of a territory gain and good defending all at the same time. Some silent calls for that in the middle. Some gestures more than actual calls.
Melchester throw, and it's good to see the coach of them, the assistant coach of the Melchester team coming in to help now as referee. Cameron's still rocking the beanie out there. Oh, some dancing. Finds Jack, finds Cameron. He shoots. He's blocked quicker than a creeper on Instagram.
It's a very specific reference. Tipped away there from Northern. It's going to look wide.
Joe with the hard-hitting tackle.
Oh, it's a great wee ball.
Yeah.
Can they get something on the end of that?
Will he keep this in?
No.
No, he will not.
So Northern now high in the Melchester half.
And a couple teams arriving for the later game here. It looks like a Caversham team. Gone are the days of the heated rivalry between Melchester and Caversham.
Yep, that'll be far in the back memories of some of these Dunedin nights, but these kids, I don't think they'll have any clue about it.
No. You're probably too young to know yourself, Joe.
Yeah, I only learnt about it before the game, so.
A shot from range.
And again. Melchester now, 2 up front.
Oh, tries to find the gap. North are doing brilliant. Look how spread their defence line is, just to make sure they cover the areas. Not too sure what happened there. Oh, handball.
Bit of an interesting move.
Yeah.
He's gone square.
Yes, is anybody running down the wing for him though? Oscar running down the wing with a ball like lightning. More great defending by that young fellow in the back line from Melchester.
He's having a blinder of a game.
Yes. Oh, great ball. It's in a dangerous area still. Oh, the breakaway's on here. Jack carries the ball. Dances round one. He's looking for movement up top. Liam on the ball.
Liam does a 360.
Oh, Cameron in the middle. Oh, unlucky. We're going to have ourselves a corner.
There's a good wee play there from Melchester.
Here we go, the slight downhill. Northern must love the hilly fields, you know. They've got this Chingford Park here, and of course they've got the gardens, notorious for being a bit of a hill.
Some of those lower Forester Park fields too, a bit of a slope as well.
Conditioning they must be doing. Oh look, this is some great passing, unlucky with the final pass there. Obviously a worked corner at training there. Young Riley.
Calmly played out, but it's not found his own player.
Fair bit of spin on the ball. Can't quite bring that one under control. Of course, we would like to thank our sponsors for making this show possible. Of course, we've got the legendary Hard to Find but Totally Worth the Effort second-hand bookshop on 20 Dowling Street. And of course, Oakleys Bathroom and Plumbing Centre. Absolutely brilliant throughout all the years. Get down, and if you want a nice new looking kitchen, they're the men to talk to.
Yep, certainly a well-known supplier in Dunedin is Oakleys, helping out lots of apprentices with tools and warm clothing in these winter days.
Yes. Shot! Left foot! Oh, just wide. Of course, we wouldn't be able to bring this amazing action to you without them. So thank you very much for all the years of sponsorship that you guys have given us. And thank you to Football South and everybody involved out here playing, being a part of this incredible show.
Couple of subs there for Northern.
Now, wait a minute. Look, this Melchester lad's come on with a hoodie about 5 sizes too big.
A bit cheeky there.
Referee's not too impressed by that one. This kid looks freezing out there.
Might have been standing on the sideline a little bit too long.
He's even got the hood still up, but I think that's the best part. Oh, he didn't quite see him at his peripheral vision because the hood was up.
Thankfully, it's come for nothing.
Yeah, goal kick.
Yeah, she's cold underfoot here. Air temperature's not too bad, but the ground is freezing.
It really is. Didn't quite wear the boots this morning, so they wouldn't be wet for the game later today.
Oh, hood's come off.
Yes, he means business. Look at this. Hunter did well to track there.
Good bit of communication there from Melchester. Lots of instruction.
Jack and Joe really are running that midfield for Melchester. We're yet to have a goal in this match, and I am very, very surprised about this.
I think maybe both of these teams are too. Both of these teams have had high-scoring games.
The defender getting back. You talked about the games prior to this with all the goals, you know, end-to-end sort of stuff. It'd be amazing to be able to count up the opportunities throughout this match. Fell through there, finally get a call for one. No, I like this. He's letting him have another go here. At such a young age, just try it, make sure that he does it right. Oh, took the foot off the ground again there, but referee's going to allow it this one. Oh, unlucky with the first touch.
Still got a toe in though.
Liam wins the ball back out there.
Still going, but he's got to find someone to get it to now.
We've got a South with a corner. Melchester need to sub on Roy of the Rovers right now. I think he's the only one who could win this game for them. And again, you never know, Northern might have hot shot Hamish up top, so anything could happen here. What can Joe deliver? He moves the fringe out of his eyes.
Hood's down.
Ooh, and it's cleared. Defender's up. He's going to try and play it back out wide. Unlucky.
It's well read from the Northern player. Bit of a tussle there.
Finds in the middle. The big nudge. Oh, here we go.
Will he keep it in? It's not quite out. Northern coach there thought the ball had gone out and was ready for a sub.
Yeah. Here we go.
They're away now. I'll tell you what, the players of the game today have been the defensive lines from both teams. Just scrambling to get the ball out, and they've managed to keep it out the back of the net so far.
Yeah, sometimes it's not pretty, but sometimes it doesn't need to be.
Couple of subs from Northern now, just switching around the formation a bit.
What will they be able to do? Yeah,
That is definitely a foul throw.
Yes.
Thought he'd almost dropped the ball. Deep into the corner now. Still in though.
Oscar, close the ball up.
Well, that's a good wee cut. Found himself some space. There's Northern there in the midfield, really getting to the ball first, making sure that those Melchester players don't have enough time on the ball.
Nobody in there to finish that one off. Now, next week, ladies and gentlemen, Oakleys will be taking a short break for the following 2 weeks, actually. Next week, Joe and myself will be away. We'll be on the road, but make sure you have a look at our Facebook page, and you'll be able to see where we head off to. Taking this show on the road a little bit, spreading the good word.
Just out down here for Melchester. I've got a bit of an opportunity now.
Oh, gets the old noggin on it.
Oh, I just about hit the microphone.
Quite though, thankfully. Yes, so we'll be away next week as the Rossum Premier Women travel for a game. So we'll let you know how that goes. Joe will hopefully be doing a Crash Bandicoot celebration. Will one of these two be doing a celebration here? Should they score?
That was a great wee play there from Melchester. Nice wee 1-2. And they've got a corner from it. See what they can do. Yeah, had a couple of wee celebrations as a bit of a warm-up last week, I did. But yet to break out the Crash Bandicoot.
Oh, hopefully you get to break it out today, Joe. Should you score today, will it be in the game?
And that's an interesting clearance.
Classic defender moved up the field. And of course, massive matchups next week as Cup football comes back to town. In the Women's Kate Shepherd Cup, both Dunedin teams have drawn Christchurch teams, as the University of Otago will take on one of the more favoured teams in Coastal Spirit in Dunedin, 2 p.m. at the Caledonian. Whilst the Dunedin Tech women have drawn Christchurch Universities, 2 p.m. at Tahuna. Two massive matchups. Hopefully we could see, and the potential to see, 2 Dunedin teams advance.
Yeah, and with games at home, it'd be good to see good support out there and cheer the girls on. Of course, we love to see them go far. Tech, of course, last year doing really well.
Play on to the call there. Ball to hand, good refereeing there. Yes, it would be great to see 2 Dunedin teams advance to the top 8. And then hopefully, obviously, one will advance to the top 4. Who knows? And then we've got some incredible Chatham Cup matches as well. Roslyn White Carey taking on Mosgiel. That should be a massive matchup. And of course, we've got Green Island taking on Grants Brace, 2 underdogs within the tournament.
But of course, Grants Brace.
Here we go, wait a minute. 1-on-1, finish it, son. It's in the onion bag. We've got ourselves a goal. Melchester, the boy in the hood, has done it.
The hoodie's no hindrance, and he's managed to get the ball in the back of the net. Well done to him. A bit unfortunate there for Northern. They've had great pressure all game, just haven't managed to get it through, and now Melchester have.
Yes.
Last 10 minutes from the ref.
The battle is really, oh, we've gone already to the, just hit it into the pockets. Play it all the way down to G down there and boost.
That's a great wee clearance, actually.
Yeah. Oh, what a no-touch turn. But I love it. Melchester are going for a second here. Oh, look, shoulder to shoulder.
No, they're doing well down there.
Northern's running riot down there.
That Northern player did really well. He actually came up against 3 Melchester players during that. And he won the ball.
Northern really need a goal soon. Oh, plays it short to Cam.
Flooded there by Northern.
Hunts it up the field. Keeper's off his line. That big punt. Oh, beautiful kick.
It's a good high kick. Northern will have it now.
They've got numbers up here.
Oh, he's just left the ball behind a little bit.
Oh, love it. Love it.
Slide tackle with the apology all at the same time.
It's so good to see. Perfect conditions for it as well. You get that extra bit of slide through. You know about a slide tackle or two, Joe, don't you?
Yeah. Not necessarily tight. Speaking of slide tackles.
Holy moly.
Yeah, the dew gives you just that extra little bit of distance. Getting a bit fired up. Getting a bit tired.
Oh, what a pal. Great defending.
Getting a bit tired legs now, I suspect. Tackle's coming a little bit late. Can't hold that against them.
I wonder how tired some of these lads are if they've been getting up for the World Cup already.
Yeah, certainly inspirational watching so many football games all at once. I remember 2010 in South Africa, I think I spent the entire month in the lounge.
Amazing. Spain, what a World Cup.
Had my bed set up in the kitchen there for a bit too. It was a good time to have renovations. It worked out really nicely in my favour.
Very convenient. I remember being very tired at school when that World Cup was on.
Yeah, absolutely. I was the same. I wasn't a productive student to begin with, let alone after watching a lot of World Cup.
And every kid tried the tricks they would see on the camera as well.
Yep.
I must say, even I did that. Oh yeah, David Silver does it, surely I can.
It's probably a trick that comes out and becomes a new fad every World Cup, I'd say.
One of the better ones I seen last night during the Uruguay match, when the ball's out wide, just turning with the ball on the top of your foot. Every time it worked. I just don't know how Egypt kept falling for it. But it's something that I wish I had the ability to do. Control the ball.
Bit of practice, Hamish. You'll be right.
If only I could coach myself. Here we go, Joe's on the ball. He's eyeing it up.
Oh, it's a solid cross.
Good following up. Well done, keeper. Got him behind it and got onto that ball as soon as he seen it on the ground as well.
Oh, it's a through ball and a half.
The hood is on the ball.
Oh, a great wee ball there. Try him again.
Plays it back. Can he cut it back across? Oh, Edmund on the end of it.
Whoa.
No. Still in. Unlucky. More subs coming up here.
Of course, to go back up front for a couple of players. Northern desperate to get a goal.
I'm pretty sure I heard the referee say 1 more minute. Can Northern pull this one back? Can Melchester hold on? And also, who will take the bragging rights in the juggling competition today? It's all on here at Oakleys off the bar.
Oh, it's a bit messy. Struggling to get the ball anywhere.
Big clears up the field. Jack finds himself on it.
Oh, into his own player.
He's going to look line here.
Oh, he's done well
Can he
there.
get out a second? He travels.
Oh, it's a great wee 1-2. The hood is proving to be perfect.
Yes, they're putting on a spectacle for all the amazing viewers out there today.
Yeah,
I
it's
know that
gone out.
A late corner, and I know all the viewers absolutely love the show. John each week for New World telling about how brilliant it gets each and every week. Apparently, Joe, you're his favourite commentator. And of course, the Walker family on Series Link. Everybody writing in all the fan mail. Never seems to come for me though, Joe. I don't know why.
Oh, you had the secret admirer letter. That was sweet.
Very nice.
I'm kidding. Someone though. Send him a letter, he'll love it.
Tell me how cool the show is and
Oh, he's a big hit.
that I'm doing an all right job, guys.
Oh, is there a push in the back there maybe?
Oh, yes, what's he called here? Referee has blown a whistle for something. Free kick for...
Bit hard to see there.
Free kick for Melchester.
Can Melchester get another one and really seal the deal here?
I'll just be hitting into the corner. Hold it up. Oh, follow it up.
That's a great wee ball. Has gone straight out though. Northern goalkeeper chasing it with gusto. He's not done.
What a word. Gusto. Love it. Referee having a really good look at that watch. I think he just said another minute. 2 minutes. 2 minutes. He suddenly added on time here.
We're in Fergie time now.
Fergie time. Love it. Joe prances down that wing, thinking he's at the stables just over the corner.
Northern's showed him out, but he's gone to get the ball for him.
That's quite nice. Bit of cricket also gets played here as well. Chingford Park.
Bit of archery over the far side as well.
We've seen some straight and true shots. Wait a minute, that's where that hood's come from. That's the arrow. Look, holding it up in that pocket there. Northern finally get it out of there.
Right, counter-attack's on now. charging up the far side.
Oh, wait a minute! Oh, can he finish? Oh, he's pushed it just wide for a corner. Brilliant work by the keeper there. Had to make the save.
Yeah, came out just the right time and done that perfectly.
Short ball. Moments left on the clock.
Right, here goes Northern now. Is this the last play? Couldn't quite get it through. Would have been a great ball. Seems to fall to Melchester every time.
Shot from range. Keeper should have that. Oh, he's coming out with the foot. Can he hit it? Oh, heavy touch. Who's going to get to it? Keeper. Looks like time's almost up.
Ref's poised to blow the whistle.
Yes. Oh, one last attack. What's going to happen here? Oh, the keeper's off his line. Oh, well done, Melchester.
And that will be the final play of the game. Melchester taking the win, only 1-0.
But make sure you stay tuned for our after-match interviews and the juggling competition. What a match! Oh no, it's still in the mixer. Can they finish? Oh! As I say that, commentator's curse. And the follow. Oh! Go, here we go. 1-on-1. Finish it, son. It's in the onion bag.
Oakleys Bathroom Solutions is locally owned and operated and is a name that has become synonymous with bathroom excellence. Exclusive to Oakleys South Island, Danish design Vola, the modern day tap, remains a desirable choice. For over 140 years, the team at Oakleys has provided the highest quality bathroom products and plumbing supplies. For intelligent advice and smart service, come talk to the team or visit oakleysplumbing.co.nz.
From rare to the recent, visit the legendary Hard to Find for your quality second-hand books. With the largest stock in New Zealand and a friendly book-loving atmosphere. For good prices, buying or selling, come visit 20 Dowling Street.
Oakleys proud to support the broadcaster off the bar. And proud to support Needham Junior football.
I'm here with Northern, 1-0 down. Unfortunately, you had the loss. You had plenty of chances. What happened? What do you think?
I think it's just that one moment of lapse of concentration by the team as a whole. Just lets that one goal in. It's the nature of the game at the moment.
Yeah.
I mean, this competition, this 12th grade B competition, is a very tight competition. It is. You've found there's a lot of the games are like that, and they're good to watch. I mean, they're good, entertaining games the boys are giving us. They're doing what we want. They're starting to move the ball around. They're talking to themselves on the field. We experimented a little today with our team shape a little bit, and it seems to work, and the lads have come in with it, which I'm very happy about. It is, so it's all good.
How did you go?
Okay.
Okay?
Yeah.
Good fun out there?
Yes, definitely.
Had a lot of strong tackles out there. You looked great. Well, good luck for the rest of the season, guys.
Right, no, thank you.
Thank you.
Cool, I'm here with the Melchester crew. Now, coaches, how did it go today for you?
I think it went pretty well.
Yeah, it was a good battle. Both teams fought it out well, and they did play good football.
Now, it was an end-to-end stuff, so a bit nervous at half-time, were you guys?
Definitely.
Yeah.
Made some changes, did some other stuff, had a wee chat, and obviously came out a wee bit better in the second half.
Awesome, you took away the victory today, and player of the day, so who have we got here?
John
Jonty, mate, how'd you go? In goal today, I believe.
Yeah.
So, first time in there, or?
No, it's just a normal goal.
Now, I noticed that you had to wear that bib today. I don't think you were too impressed by that, were you? You did brilliant. You kept a clean sheet, so well done today. Well done, Melchester, on your victory today, and best of luck for the rest of the season.
Great, thank you.
So I'm here with Harry of Northern. He's going to take on the juggling competition. Now, you're going to have one attempt to do as many juggles as you can, and you've got 1 minute. We'll see how you go. You ready for it?
I could drop it down.
You could drop it down, yep. Begin when you like, my man. 5, there we go. So 5. Can Melchester beat it? We'll soon find out. So I'm here with Josh of Melchester. He's got to take on the juggling competition. 5 is the score to beat. Reckon you can do it, man? Yeah, you can. Right, begin when you like.
Ready? Control.
Oh, unlucky there. Northern take the bragging rights with that one. Make sure you tune in next week.
It's all over here at Chingford Park. Melchester have snuck in a goal and taken away the win.
What a cracking game we had here today, Joe. Phenomenal efforts. Now, to the viewership, we're going to be away for a couple of weeks, but don't fear, we're going to be showing some of the best matches that Oakleys Off the Bar has had this season over the coming weeks. Have a look on our Facebook page to see what Joe and I are up to next week with the Ross and Premier Women. And we'll see you guys soon.
Oakleys proud to support the broadcaster off the bar and proud to support Needham Junior Football.